of our favorite fake pastor. The first time I had an encounter with Odumeje, I was shocked to my bone marrow. Yes, the man will tell you everything about your life. He's not just telling you, he's giving you the solution.
But wait, when you're saying that he told you, is it normal thing that he will know?
It is not normal thing that it is not normal thing that are on the internet.
So Odumeje Sabia.
Yes, he is a true man of God. I am saying it here categorically.
So he can actually heal people.
101%.
So why is everybody saying that he's fake now?
Because of the fact that he does not know how to communicate well in good English. Yes. Does not make him a fake pastor.
Unfortunately, we have so many influencers who have huge followership, quite popular, quite famous, some wealthy, and speaks at various issues and have opinions molded and communicated every time, but they do not have solid baseline of information, and this is one of them. Due respect to Miss Ikechi Sunday Blessing, I think what I would take from this is that we should not define people or value people based on their communication skills. Anybody could make communication errors. Not all of us were privileged enough to have been built, groomed, developed, and deployed adequately for us to have become who we are. Some persons have deficiencies and Achilles heels that may ultimately determine their perception in life. But if you have a chance and you're listening to me, please work on your communication skills. It's quite important. It's best that you do your best to improve as you are. But that being said, one error with this conversation, and like very many Nigerians keep making, you think that it is the prophecy, the testimonies, the miracles, the breakthrough, the solutions, the revelations, the crowd that defines whether a man of God is real or fake. That's a lie. That's a lie. And again, that's a lie. You can never, it is, no matter the amount of services, sessions, right, that a man of God has every Sunday, it doesn't make him real or fake. No matter the amount of testimonies you hear, even if there is practical, creative miracles of legs shooting out from a limb, right, that has been amputated, or you see blind eyes being opened. Yeah, God can perform miracles. The devil is also giving powers to perform miracles too. It is not testimonies, or that a man was able to identify your problem, called your name of a village, called your phone number, called your account number, and miraculously transfer so much money to the account that makes a man of God real. It is still not. There is much more. In short, the Bible even makes it very clear. By their fruits you shall know them. It is not by their giftings. It is not by their gift. It is not by their capacity. It is by their fruit. So the first thing, I check when it was time to appointing bishops to managing the affairs of the early church, they did not check giftings. They checked fruit. Apostle Paul specifically created something like a code of conduct of the things they should look out for. None of them regarded ability to speak in unknown tongues or ability to perform miracles. No, it is fruit. The first way God will need you is your fruit. The first point of view that God is going to see is your fruit. So stop defining people by giftings. And again, let's be very realistic. God can perform exceeding miracles anywhere, anytime. So because you go to a place and then you now saw a testimony you have been seeking. See, the Bible said in 2 Chronicles, my people that are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face. I will hear from heaven. At this point, there was no definition of the place. As long as if you go to a place and then at that point you are not being drawn closer to realizing that God is the ultimate, and you put your face down and say, oh, God answer me, and God answers you, the man of God may not be real, but God has to do what God has to do, because like he said in the word, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. The mercy of God is without a human manual. It's not defined by anybody. It is God's mercy. It's his prerogative. It's his own decisions at his own beck and call. He can give it to any man anytime he wants to, irrespective of where you are, the status, or where you are from. And that's why people that are not Christians can also benefit of God's immense mercies. I've been on seeing unbelievers, native daughters. When I was in university, I had a classmate whose father was a well-known native daughter in a village in the central of Edo State. Well-known native daughter. But he was doing so well in school. You thought that God will remove his memory so that his father, no, that's not God. He will have mercy on whom he will have mercy. The man was boastful of his enormous powers as a babalawo, but God was opening special doors for that young man. He was connected to some of the biggest guns in the university at that time. Why am I saying this? God's mercy is available. So do not define a man's capacity. Don't say because a man of God is real. And I see blessing do that. I see a lot of you do that too. I saw it. So because a miracle happened. See, and some of you in the comment section have also got, testimonies are not valid enough reason for you to say a man of God is real or not. I am not saying the man Odumeje or whoever is fake or real, but I'm just saying, if you think the reason why you are calling him real or fake is because of a particular testimony, particular prophecy, particular thing you got, and you are not well informed. I needed to do that. I needed to do this. So it's not enough. Again, it is not a question of whether I'm trying to, again, because Odumeje's name was mentioned, but I'm just saying, beat anybody, beat an apostle, a prophet, even some of the cleanest, biggest bishops, crowd along the Lagos Shagamu Expressway is not a valid reason to say that God is there. Number of churches is not a valid reason that God is there. God will continue to have mercy on whom we have mercy on. So don't use that. It is fruit, right? And of course, even if we don't bother about fruit and check whether a man is real or not, let's focus on our own faith and run it, right? Run it. Where there are errors, correct it. Where you think you need to speak your mind, because a lot of these things have been peddled and sold. And guess what? So many fake pastors will see a video like this, and it will propel them to thinking that they could go deeper into the occultists that they belong to, so that they can get more powers to show off, because the people have a gullibility mindset that there are things that kind of define whether a man is real or not. These are not the things. So you can be in a shrine. There are human beings that are living shrines based on they repel God's instruction and God's over our lives. Yet God still have mercy of them. Let alone a location that certain items were used to create. God can have mercy. If your name is called in the wrong place, God can intervene. If God decides to preserve a man who has been working against him who was Apostle Paul before God met him, God's mercy is real. So God can use you. God can use anybody. You can get answers and help and intervention from anywhere. It doesn't mean that the place is genuine or the pastor is real or fake. That's all.